And now to extra depth and perspective. Another El Pasoan could soon join Don Haskins and Nolan Richardson in the Basketball Hall of Fame. But the trials and tribulations for Bobby Dibler extended well beyond the hardwood. ABC 7 Sports Director Adrian Ochoa reports.
Basketball is played by following a set of rules. Bobby Dibler's job was to enforce those rules.
The career took off much faster than I anticipated or ever dreamed.
Dibler is one of the most accomplished college basketball officials. He's officiated 14 NCAA tournaments, 3 Final Fours, and 2 national championship games. In December, Dibler got the surprise of a lifetime. He'd been nominated for the 2024 Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame.
And we have the honor of revealing those names right here on NBA Today.
I never dreamed anything like that. I don't know how it all worked, but I was really honored and humbled and pretty much shocked, to be honest with you.
Before Dibler began his journey to become a basketball referee, he first had to learn the game by playing it. Born in Pennsylvania, Dibler moved to Amarillo. While playing basketball at Amarillo Junior College, he was recruited by Don Haskins, the head basketball coach at UTEP, then known as Texas Western.
I believe anybody that played for Coach Haskins will tell you they didn't have a lot of fun because he was a real taskmaster. But one of the things he did teach me is he taught me discipline for a lifetime. And that's something I carry with me to this day.
Dibler played 2 seasons with the Miners, graduating a year before the famed 1966 team would go on to win a national championship.
We always had fun with those of us who played on the 64 team, telling the guys in 66 that we could have beat them if we'd gone toe-to-toe with them.
But Dibler paved his own way to success on the other side of the court, working his way up to officiate Division I college basketball games. With the fast-paced style of play, Dibler admits he struggled.
I wasn't very good when I first started. It was kind of a revolving door, and I was about to revolve out just right after I revolved in. And I really knew the rules, but I didn't know how to officiate college basketball.
Dibler got better. He officiated more than 1,000 college basketball games. But it's the 1982 national championship game between Georgetown and North Carolina that stands out. A young Michael Jordan hitting a game-winning shot to help secure the win for the Tar Heels.
And that was a great game because it was a tempo game. You kind of had a sense that whoever had the ball last was going to win. Yeah, it's still a great memory for me.
It was a life filled with great memories. But in June of 2000, Dibler suffered the unimaginable. His wife of 35 years, Carol, and his 20-year-old daughter, Kristen, were shot and killed by Kristen's ex-boyfriend. Carol Dibler was a teacher at Bel Air High School. Dozens packed the school's gymnasium to honor her.
She was a very sweet woman who had an open heart. And instead of spending time on herself, she spent a lot of time on us.
That gymnasium has since been demolished. In its place, a new gym with a connection to its past.
We're in this beautiful gymnasium here at Bel Air High School. The gym named for your late wife, Carol Dibler. Just who was Carol Dibler?
She was a special person. I was very privileged to be married to her. Wonderful wife, wonderful mother. She was loved by everybody.
Dibler's son, Rob Dibler, has been the boys' basketball coach at Bel Air for more than 20 years.
Working in her gym is an honor, and it's such a blessing, but I try to carry that on through her to care about every single student as if they were my own.
For the Diblers, life without Carol and Kristen was hard.
We can smile about their memories, and that was a process.
Through his faith and support from friends, Dibler found purpose. He also found love again. Missy Haywood lost her husband in 1995. In their grief, they confided in one another, first as friends, and in 2009, they got married.
I was ready for the Lord to call me home. That's, kind of where I was at. And she was so strong in just being a friend of leading me down a different path than maybe I was thinking about. I am so blessed to have her. She's one of us, and I'm one of her.
I'll say this, without her, I would have never got my dad back. He was describing some of the rough times and she and them together brought him back.
But even with the passage of time, Dibler still feels the heartache.
There's always something that triggers something in me that makes that day more challenging. My level of emotions will rise. I'm a person who believes in the power of prayer. Like today, I prayed that to get through this, okay? And I know that Carol and Kristen are smiling on us right now. I have to tell you, every day we hold hands and we count our blessings because of the successes and the great families that our kids have all had and delivered to us.
Adrian Ochoa, ABC 7.
Thank you, Adrian. The man who shot and killed Carol and Kristen Dibler was sentenced to life in prison in 2002. Last year, Dibler retired as coordinator of officials, a job that entailed overseeing basketball referees in 6 college athletic conferences. He'll find out if he's a finalist for induction into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame February 16th during the NBA All-Star Weekend.